Hi everyone, it's Maybelle. I'm back with another reading. I found a little green grasshopper today, and so I thought we would do a spiritual meaning from the grasshopper, any messages that want to come through. He's been a little bit nervous, but I will be releasing him back out into the wild in a few short minutes. So let's get started. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, share, comment. It helps the channel grow. I appreciate all your support, and I'm excited to get some of these spirit animal messages out to you. If you have any special encounters with any spirit animal that you would like to talk about in the comments, let me know. And I'm open to ideas and suggestions. Like I said, I just found him or her in the yard, and so I thought I would do a messages reading for grasshoppers in particular, but we get visitors in the yard. Like I saw a dragonfly and see butterflies all the time. If I can catch them, I'll try to bring them in and do a reading. All right, so grasshopper sometimes can mean having patience. Patience is required. It can also mean like take a leap of faith and, hop to it. They also eat a lot, and today in particular, I was kind of excited to go out and harvest a tomato that I was waiting to be fully ripe. And so I went out and I watered, and when I went out to the tomato plant, it was gone. It was just not there. So I don't know if we had another visitor of a bigger kind, probably a possum or squirrel, maybe even like rat or mouse, I guess, could have taken it. They didn't leave any evidence. There were no bits or pieces of the tomato, so whatever it is that took it was big enough to take it with them and kind of carry it away. But yeah, so that was kind of a bummer, but that's all right. We'll see what the messages that come through. Maybe patience is needed somewhere there. I'm not sure yet what that message has to do, but it kind of inspired me to do the reading with the grasshopper. And so let's see what messages come through. If it resonates with you, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see me do a different type of spirit animal message, let me know, and I will try to get those done and out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and see what messages could be coming through from the grasshopper. What does God's or Spirit have to say when sending us grasshopper? Okay, Angel of Past Issues. And that's card number 23. 2 and 3 together make 5, which is a number of change. So with these cards, we're being asked to ask the angel for help with releasing issues from the past. So something that we're holding on to, that we shouldn't be holding on to anymore. Let's see what the surrender cards have to say. What is the message? When we see the grasshopper, what is the message? Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So something from the past maybe has you feeling like you need to try so hard to kind of maybe show your worth or show that you're valuable. Maybe something in your past made you feel like, you know, someone didn't make you feel like good enough, or you felt like you were less than. What I'm getting is the past issue doesn't have to happen again. So it is something that's in the past and something that needs to be let go of. Okay, what else is the message? If we're seeing a grasshopper, and what I'm also hearing is that sometimes the message can be different. So if you're looking up what is the message of a grasshopper right now, and you find this video, or if you find a different meaning, use your intuition as to what it means for you in your situation. Okay, healing chaos. So that could mean that past issues need healing. This card also talks about if things are kind of stagnant or not really moving very much, then you might need to stir things up or change the way things are going, especially since we had with the number 5, 2 and 3 together make 5 and can be changed. But this card does talk about not pushing so hard and try to go with the flow. So maybe that's different though than your usual kind of like how your usual behavior or your usual way of doing things. Maybe this is saying that a lot of the past issues are healing or already healed. Also, going with the flow could mean the flow of emotions, like not having them be blocked or overflowing, but having them be balanced, feeling balanced in your energy and your emotions and your feelings, and just acknowledging where you are with them and being okay with where you are and not pushing so hard. That's it, and not pushing so hard. Okay, so what is the message from the grasshopper at this time? Okay, we have 2 from this deck. Kangaroo, be a force for good. And that's Archangels Roquel, Girasisa, and Sandalphon. And Bear, use power with wisdom. Archangels Uriel and Jophiel. Both of these seem to have their light in the same kind of area. And to me, that kind of looks heart-centered, except it's not green. So I would say it's more solar plexus. But use your power with wisdom. So put energy into what is worthwhile, and use your effort and your strength. Be a force for good. This one talks about force as well, trying to force the river. Be a force for good. Okay, we'll get a few more cards. What is the message? These are the fairy cards. Let's see what the fairy cards have to say for if we see a grasshopper. And I like how he's being so patient. Okay, friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Okay, so maybe you had trouble in the past, or maybe you had trouble in the past with friend groups, feeling left out, feeling like not part of, not belonging, not feeling like your self-worth or self-confidence. Let's get another one of these. Message from the grasshopper. Okay, manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So perhaps you want to find like your friend group or support system. And perhaps in the past you have not been supported. Manifestation, write it down on paper. Manifest your wishes into being. When you are a force for good, your energy will flow and raise your vibration, which will attract the right people to you. And use power with wisdom. So, focused energy as well. Maybe this talks too about force, not trying to force, say like the people from the past or the people that have known you for, a long time, say they're not supporting what it is that you are doing, or they just haven't been as supportive of you as you need in a relationship or in a partnership. So this talks about stop pushing so hard, really going with the flow and making new connections, attracting and manifesting for the highest good of all, and using your power with wisdom. Like, don't try to change the ones that are not willing to listen, is what I'm getting, and just attract a new vibe, attract a new tribe. And heal from the past. What else can we know from the grasshopper? Okay, Spirit Guardian of Winter, Retreat, and that's card number 38. And that would be an 11 when you add those together. So 10 and a 1, 10s could be an ending, cycle completion, and a 1 would be a new beginning. So maybe take a moment to heal and kind of really take into mind what it is you want to manifest. And once you have kind of retreated, rested, rejuvenated, kind of really put your power into healing, and be ready to like hop into it. Okay, and I did peek at the bottom of that deck. It says Enchanted Fern Grotto and Refuge, and that's card number 16. 1 and 6 together make 7, which is a number of spirituality and connectedness. It's also a card or a number of like partnerships and relationships with others. So staying connected, but refuge would be also kind of like seeking shelter and also like retreating. Okay, what else? What else? Message from the grasshopper at this time. Okay, meadow, vulnerability. So this card does talk about being vulnerable. So something could be making you feel vulnerable, and or just thinking like he'd probably like to be out there eating all that vegetation. Let's get another one. Message from grasshoppers. Okay, ocean, ebb and flow. And so we're going back to this one here. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. You'll tire yourself out. Try to find balance. Retreat when you feel that you need to. Try and find friends who support you. Heal past issues. When you manifest, really set those intentions. So be clear about what it is that you want to manifest and think positively instead of when you worry, you also can like draw that energy towards yourself. So be a force for good, use power with wisdom, and retreat when you need to. Yeah, I don't know if this is really asking us to be vulnerable right now or if it's asking us to kind of protect our energy, because things will always be in a state of ebb and flow. Sometimes it will feel like the waves are kind of crashing around you, and then sometimes it will be smooth and calm and beautiful, really. So maybe surrender to the ebb and flow. And at the bottom of the deck is lake and stillness. So I'm also getting, be in a moment of stillness, and going back to how, grasshoppers can mean patience. So maybe a moment of stillness before really taking a leap of faith, but really when you're ready, use power with wisdom and kind of manifest and like jump at whatever it is that you really have intentions for going for. All right, so I think that was a wonderful message from the grasshopper, spirit, God, source, universe, kind of guiding us along and letting us know what it is they want to know. And every day, whenever we see like fun things, just kind of stop for a moment and look to see what characteristics or what actions and how are they acting, and see what message you feel it's sending you. Use your intuition And yeah, so I think that that was a good message, and I will end the reading here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, your comments, likes, subscribes. Please share this with a friend if you feel that they would benefit from hearing the message. And I will see you again soon. Thank you. Take care.